Okay guys, so in this video, I am going to confess a little bit of my weirdness, I guess. I might have mentioned this in previous videos as well, and if I have, I'm sorry, but I am curious what you guys do to deal when you are having anxiety or stress. So, like I had mentioned in one of the videos that I filmed earlier today, one of the videos that was posted recently, not too long ago, previous to this, where I'm dealing with a lot again when it comes to my liver problems. And I am extremely stressed out. And I just want to talk about some of the things that I do when I am anxious or stressed out to kind of keep myself occupied or to take my mind off of things or to help calm me down. And some of these things are kind of weird, so just excuse me a little bit here. Um, One of the things that I do, and I notice this like when I'm stressed out or anxious or whatever, is I do laundry. Like our laundry basket wasn't completely full, but I just started a load of laundry because for whatever reason, I find doing laundry very calming. I'm not exactly sure why, but it calms my nerves for whatever reason. So I just threw in the clothes that were in the laundry basket. Usually Fridays are our big laundry days and Friday is tomorrow. So I figured I can at least do what's in the basket now because we'll have like bed sheets and everything to do tomorrow. Um, so it'll be one less load that has to be done tomorrow. I don't know. I also find myself watching TikTok videos. Um, I will watch YouTube videos. I like videos that are relatable because if somebody is doing something that like I couldn't even picture myself doing, then that doesn't really help me with stress, anxiety, and all of those feelings. But if it's somebody who is like relatable, where they work in a clinic as a medical assistant or they work as a CNA, I still watch CNA videos even though I haven't worked as a CNA for a while. I do still have my CNA certification active. Whether it's somebody who's in nursing school, because I'm in nursing school, things that relate to me, somebody who has a chronic illness who is going through similar or the same struggles as I am, because I do deal with multiple chronic illnesses between epilepsy and all of the other issues that I have. It is helpful to sometimes watch content that is relatable. Sometimes, however, watching some of that content also gives me a little bit more anxiety, so I do have to be careful of the types of content that I'm consuming because for whatever reason, sometimes I'll watch something, like especially with the chronic illness type stuff, I will watch something and it will actually cause me to be more stressed out than I was before, so I do have to be cautious with the things that I'm watching. Especially when I was in the hospital back in March of 2024, going through all of my liver stuff for the first time. I was watching like different vlogs that people did and videos on TikTok of like their experience having a liver biopsy, and it freaked me out. And I, I ended up Googling a bunch of things, which caused me to freak out even more. I do have like little fidget toys that I can play with. I used to play this one game on my phone, Food Street, but because I was working more and not able to play as much, the team that I was on kind of asked me to leave the group, which I think kind of sucks because we were really close. They had sent me an orchid when I was in the hospital, or right after I had gotten out of the hospital with my liver issues originally. They had sent me an orchid, they had sent me a sweet card, and then like all of a sudden they're like, well, if you can't play the next event, then we're just gonna ask you to leave the group. And so I was really sad. I have not played the game since they asked me that because it really upset me. Food used to be my go-to, like when I was stressed out and anxious and all of that. Obviously, since having weight loss surgery, I cannot just go to food. I don't actually have a craving to go to food either. So I don't really know, I don't have a good replacement for that right now. Sometimes if my mind is like racing, I will go down and get on the exercise bike. And sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. I have found that sometimes when I do that, it can actually make me push myself a little bit too hard. And I don't want to do that right now, obviously, because of my health problems. So yeah, but sometimes just going outside, going for a kayak, things like that. I'm just trying to talk to you guys because you guys are also one of my emotional outlets. Like when I'm stressed out or nervous or anxious, I tend to share my thoughts. And sometimes those are some of the best videos that I have filmed actually, is when I'm nervous or stressed out or anxious. And I find myself just being a lot more open and honest with you guys because I don't know if it's like the heightened emotions of everything that's going on or what, but I just tend to be more open and honest with you guys when I'm all emotional for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to throw this out there and see if you guys had any other ideas for things that a person could do when they're feeling this way. I was talking to a therapist on BetterHelp, and I chose not to continue doing that because I didn't find any value in it. Like they wanted me to schedule certain times, and when I signed up for it, I let them know like, hey, I had heard that you could do your therapy through messages and not like a live video chat, because I have a really weird schedule being someone who works full-time and a full-time nursing student. You know, I need flexibility and the ability to be able to like do therapy through messaging is a lot easier for me. Well, the people that they kept matching me with, like I matched with 3 or 4 different therapists, and the people that they kept matching me with were people who said that they couldn't do it through messaging. So it was really frustrating for me because I was never able to find a time to like sit down and have an hour-long appointment with them or a half an hour-long appointment with them to go over things in depth. So anyways, let me know if you guys have any thoughts. I'm obviously not seeing a therapist right now. You guys are kind of my therapy, if I'm being honest right now. But yeah, I just thought that I would share that with you guys. Those are my things that I do. I'm sorry if they're weird. Like laundry is one of the biggest anxiety reducers for me for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because of like the process of something dirty becoming clean and like folding things up and putting them where they belong. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is about it that gets me so calm, but I could go from like woo all over the place to much more calm after doing laundry. And like a lot of people have told me that they find like having to do laundry anxiety inducing, but it does the exact opposite thing for me. So I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. But anyways, that's all I have for today's video. Please share any tips that you guys have or activities that you guys do that helps with your anxiety so that I can maybe try some and see if they help me at all. And yeah, wish me luck with my liver specialist appointment. I'm sure I will have other videos that I film before that appointment. But if you're curious to find out what happens at that appointment, stay tuned. I will make an update video kind of giving you guys all the info about what goes on. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video.